Okay, hi guys, here is your reading lesson today for Module 4, Lesson 3. Okay, before we start our reading lesson, we are going to go over some vocabulary. We're going to do this really quickly because there's a lot of vocabulary words today. If I were you, I'd be paying close attention because you are going to get a worksheet discussing vocabulary words, so if you're not listening, you probably won't know how to do it later. Okay, let's talk about the word positioned. In this picture, there are two people and they look like they're trying to arrange a couch or position a couch. Who can raise their hand and tell me what they think positioned means? Dominic. I'm sorry? Okay, to put maybe something in the right way. If you position something, you place it where you wanted it. Very good. So they're trying to position the couch in the right way. They're trying to put it where they wanted it. So they position the couch in front of the window. Let's look here. Varying. There are varying kinds of pumpkins in this picture. Rena, what does varying mean? And Mariah? Good. Different sizes. If things are varying, they all have something different about them. They could be different sizes, different colors, different shapes, maybe even different kinds of fruits. So this, the pumpkins here are varying in color and size. Okay, varying. Good job. Expression. Let's look here. This is a needle in a haystack. Have you guys ever heard the expression, "Oh my goodness, that's like finding a needle in a haystack"? Have you ever heard that expression? It basically means that's going to be super hard to find. Because isn't it hard to find a needle in a haystack? Yeah. So what does expression mean? Expression is a group of words with a special meaning. So if I say that's like finding, like you're saying, "Oh, Miss Yusuf, I can't find my writing paper in my desk." And I say, "Oh, good, and your desk is really messy." And I'll say, "Oh, good luck, that's like finding a needle in a haystack." That means that's going to be almost impossible. Good luck. Right? So an expression is a group of words that have a different meaning. So they don't always mean, "Oh, let me go find a farm with a haystack and look for the needle." What? No. I'm saying look in your desk, but good luck, it's going to be really hard to find. That's what it means. Do you understand? So an expression is a group of words with a special meaning. Okay, let's look here. We have traipsing. Traipsing. What does it look like they're doing? Leia? Hiking. They're out on a hike. They have their binoculars so they can see awesome, cool things from far away. That girl behind her looks like she's riding on her dad's back. She looks tired. Mom looks like she has a backpack with water on it. The little backpacks with little straws that drink water from. They look like they're going hiking. Very good. So if you are traipsing, you are walking without knowing where you are going. So when you're walking and not really knowing where you're going, you're just going. That's called what? Hiking. No, it's called traipsing. Okay, barging. Let's look here. Barging. These kids barged in. What does that mean? Haney? Good. It's like running in, slamming the door open and running in. Someone who is barging in goes into a place with force, right? They didn't properly knock on the door and wait for somebody to say something back. They just barged right in. So, they went to a place with force. Ran in there. All right, groggy. A lot of you guys are groggy in the morning, and I'm sometimes groggy in the morning. And in this picture, this girl is groggy. They look like they're in an airport, but what does groggy mean, Dustin? Not boring. No. Amaria? Tired. Very good. Groggy is like tired or sleepy. So someone who is groggy is sleepy or weak. The girl in this picture was groggy from traveling and needed a place to sleep. They look like they're in an airport and she's groggy from traveling so much. All right, cozy. We should all know what cozy is. Ooh, look how nice and cozy this house looks. What does cozy mean, Dustin? Okay, maybe like something soft. Leia? Something that what? Comfortable. Very good. A place that is cozy is comfortable. Very good. You got it. So a cozy place is a comfortable place. It could mean like fuzz, like if you have a cozy sweater, then it's a fuzzy sweater or a comfortable sweater, right? Steaming. Look at the gas here. This plate is steaming. What does that mean, Rena? That means it's probably hot, right? If something is steaming, it is very hot. Good job, word for word. So the soup was steaming, so we let it cool down. All right, I told you there was a lot of words. Clue. What is she looking for? A clue. What does a clue mean, Dominic? Good. Things that help you solve a mystery. It's information that helps you find an answer. So a clue is information that helps you find an answer. So she's probably looking for a clue in the flower to solve one of her questions. All right. Okay, sense. Who can raise their hand and tell me what sense means? Let's see. Brunaya.
Sense means whenever it's super easy.
Okay. Maybe, okay, because that's what it looks like the picture is, right? Maybe this is easy for us. Sense means something that makes sense is easy to understand. Very good, Brunaya. That's exactly what you said. It's something that is easy to understand. So in the story, writing out the equation helped me make sense of the math problem. Sense. All right, pause. You guys all know what this is. Easy. Michael, what does pause mean? Okay, like maybe it's on a control and it helps us do what? Does it help it fast forward or does it help it do what?
Stop.
Stop. Very good. So if you pause, you stop what you are doing for a short time. Right? All right, next word, disturb. This little girl is disturbing her daddy while he's sleeping. Disturb. What does that mean? Rena? You're disturbing him, so you're doing what to him? You're bothering. So if you disturb someone, you bother that person, right? All right, rattled. Rattled. What does rattled mean? Look at this, ooh, vicious snake. What does rattled mean, Haney? Look at his tail. It rattles when he's scared. What does that mean? What is what? What is it, Haney? Look, for something to shoot. Very good. Rattle might mean for something that shakes or makes shaking noises. So something that rattled made mini short shaking noises. So if I say, okay, everybody take out your maracas. Let's rattle our maracas. You're rattling them, right? You're making noises from them. All right, last one. Tackled. Tackled. Leia, what does tackled mean? Okay, maybe playing rough. If you tackle someone, you push the person to the ground. So sometimes this kid here is playing tackle football with his brother, it looks like. My brother tackled me to get the ball. So he threw him on the ground. It is tough, yes, but tackle doesn't mean tough. It means literally pushing or someone on the ground, right? How many of you guys have played tackle football? Okay. Very good. The point is to get the ball and tackle them. Okay, now that we're done going over the vocabulary words, we're mostly focusing on making inferences. So when you make inferences, you use clues to make a smart guess about something the author doesn't tell you. So clues from the story plus what I already know equals a inference. Let's try that again. Clues from the story and pictures plus what I already know equals inference. Very good. So let's go ahead and begin reading the story. It's called How to Read a Story. All right, we're going to notice directions for readers to follow, the main idea or the main topic and details, steps that show order, ways to visualize words. Okay, so those are the vocabulary words we just went over. And we are going to try to inference or infer. All right, so let's listen to the audio to find out about the author.
Kate Messner is a curious person who wants kids to be curious too. That makes sense because she used to be a teacher. Ms. Messner has loved to write since she was young. She never thought a person from a small town could be a writer, though. Now she writes books for kids about all kinds of topics. When asked which of the books she has written is her favorite, her answer is always the one I'm working on now.
Very good. All right. How to read a story. Ooh, I love the pictures. Step 1.
Step 1. Find a story. A good one. It can have princesses and castles, if you like that sort of thing, or witches and trolls, as long as they're not too scary.
I'm not sure what the boy is doing in this picture, so I'm going to look for details that will help me make a smart guess or an inference. The boy is surrounded by books. Very good. There are thought bubbles coming out of his head, so he is thinking of all sorts of things like green monsters, running pigs. Do you guys see the pictures of that?
Yes.
Sword fights. I know that books can tell stories about all different kinds of characters, right? I think the boy is trying to do what? Very good. Everybody answer. He's trying to find a good book to read. Very good. All right. So based on the story and the pictures, what questions do you have about why the author wrote the book? Why do you guys think the author wrote this book? To help us do what, Dustin? Find a story, right? How to read, basically, a good story. All right. Let's keep going. All right, so let's go to the next page.
Step 2. Find a reading buddy. A good one. A buddy can be older, or younger, or a person your age. Or maybe not a person at all. Make sure your reading buddy is nice and snuggly. And make sure you both like the book. If you don't agree, go back to step 1. Sometimes it takes a few tries to find just the right book.
Right. All right. How is reading with an older reading buddy different from reading with a younger reading buddy? If you're reading with an older reading buddy, the reading buddy can do what? Rena? Good. The older reading buddy could help you. But what if you're reading with a younger reading buddy? Dustin? You can help him. Very good, right? If you read with somebody younger, you help them. And if you read with somebody older, they help you. Very good. Why do you think the author includes a dog in the picture? Can a dog be a reading buddy? Really? I read to my parrot all the time. Why can't you read to a dog?
I read to my dog.
Many people have pets. The author is showing different examples of who or what can be a reading buddy. You can read to a dog. You can also read to a stuffed animal. You guys have never read to your stuffed animals before? I have. Good. Now, do you get any feedback from the stuffed animal? Does the stuffed animal talk back to you and tell you if you read it right or wrong? No. But you can pretend. All right, let's keep reading. Step 3.
Step 3. Find a cozy reading spot. Outside is fun, but not if it's very cold. Unless you have thick woolen blankets and hats and scarves and cups of steaming hot
Cocoa. Do you think the boy and the dog have found a cozy spot to read? Yes, the boy and the dog look very comfortable. Look, he has his hot cocoa. He has his gloves on. He looks all warm inside of the big old sleeping bag looking thing. They are both wearing thick woolen hats. They look like they are in a comfy spot. Let's keep reading.
cocoa, and if it's not very hot. Unless you have trees to shade you from the sun, a hammock to catch cool breezes, and tall glasses of icy lemonade. Inside is good. Couches are cozy. So are chairs big enough for two. Just be careful not to get stuck.
Right. Does the chair look cozy? It looks like it at first, but when the dog gets on there, does that look cozy? No. What makes a reading spot cozy? What makes a reading spot cozy? Destin? No. What makes a reading spot cozy? Somewhere that you feel what? Everyone? Comfortable. Very good. It's a place where you feel comfortable. Very good. All right, let's keep going.
Step 4. Look at the book's cover. Can you guess what it's about? Read the title. That might be a clue. Step 5.
Let's look at the title. Look at, what does this say? The princess, the dragon, and the robot. What do you think this story is going to be about? Dustin? Okay. Does it look like it's a fiction or nonfiction story, Miss Leia? It's a fiction story. Very good. These things are not realistic, right? Does a dragon really blow fire on people? No. Maybe the princess on the horse. Maybe. But is there a robot that's on Mars saying bye to the UFO? No. All right, let's keep reading.
5. Open the book. This is the exciting part. Read the story in a loud, clear voice. Not too slow and not too fast. You can point to words if you like, but you don't have to do that. Once upon a time.
Is he pointing to words? Why might you have to point to words, Leia? Very good. Some people probably need to know where they are, right? Or they're not really used to reading that much. Okay, let's read step 6.
Step 6. When the characters talk, whatever's being said, say it in a voice to match who's talking. I will save the kingdom. I am the most powerful in all the land. I'm hungry for lunch. Soon the castle will be mine. Step 7.
Okay, so looking at the picture, does the author sound like it? Sound like those animals? Yes, she did. She kind of made up. And you know, sometimes when I read to you guys, I change my voice too, right? That's what makes a story interesting. All right, let's keep reading.
No matter what you read, hold the book so your buddy can see the pictures. Buddies get impatient when they can't see well.
Right? Sometimes you guys get impatient when you can't see well, right? Can you make a connection to that? Yes.
Step 8. If there are words you don't know, try sounding them out or looking at the pictures to see what makes sense. They were afraid the dragon would burn down the the castle.
Very good.
If you need a break, you can pause for a minute and talk to your reading buddy to predict what might happen next.
All right, so what do you guys think is going to happen next in this picture? Rena? Look, he's thinking. What is he thinking is going to happen? The castle is going to burn. It's going to be on fire. So let's see.
Will the castle catch on fire? Will the princess tame the dragon? Will the robot marry the princess? Will the horse make friends with the dragon? Will the dragon eat them all for lunch?
Wow, let's see. Why do you guys think people ask questions while they read? To check for clues or to make sure that you're understanding, right? All right. What are the boy and the dog doing? They are taking a break to think about what might happen next. What do the smaller pictures show us? They show us the predictions of the dog and the boy, right? Okay. Let's keep going.
Step 9. when you get to the exciting parts, make your voice sound exciting too. Who dares disturb me in my cave? The dragon growled. Oh dear, oh no. The robot was so scared, all his metal parts rattled. What would they do? But the princess tackled that dragon and held him down. You must promise you'll leave our kingdom in peace. When you and your buddy can't stand it a second longer, turn the page to read how things work out.
Hold on. In step 9, the author says to make my voice sound exciting when I get to exciting parts of the story, but she doesn't really tell me how to do this. Let's see if I can figure out what she means. I think the text in the picture is from the story that the boy is reading. The princess has just captured the dragon. If I were the princess, I would sound very excited because I had just tackled the dragon. I think that's what the author means. She wants me to read the exciting parts in an excited way, like how the character would say them, right? Okay. Why do you think the information on this page is part of step 9? Why is this part of step 9, Amaria? It tells you what to do during what? Really, what, Dustin? Whenever the parts get really, what, Amaria? Exciting. Very good. What questions could you ask yourself about what you see in the illustration? What do we see in the story, in the picture? Rena? Who is that behind him? And his friend and the baby brother or sister, or the baby. All right, let's keep reading.
Step 10. When the book is over, say the end.
The end. What do you guys think happened?
They're cooking.
They all look like they're maybe eating or cooking. Very good.
Can you read the
Very good. What question? All right. What questions do you have about the illustration on this page? Who are the people in the illustration, right? And why are they clapping and cheering? That's a good question. Why do you guys think they're clapping and cheering, Dominic? Good, because they liked the story, maybe. Good job. How well did the boy follow the steps in the story? Did he follow the steps? He did. I think the boy followed the steps just as the author described them. The words, "they all lived happily ever after," in his book tell me that he reached the end of the story. His reading buddies are clapping, and he looks happy and excited. This makes me think he followed all the steps and had fun time reading the story. Is it really the end?
No.
It's the end of the story he's reading, but not the end in our story. Let's read.
And then, if it was a really good story, go right back to the beginning and start all over again.
All right, so describe a time when you loved a story so much you wanted to read it again right away. Have you guys ever felt that way before? Good, I have too. How does connecting to that experience help us understand why the boy wants to read the story again? Dustin? Good, because we know that he definitely liked it. Very good. Okay. All right, so that is it that you're going to do. We're going to do today. Tomorrow we're going to reread it, and then we're going to do the turn and talk part. We're going to do this part, the talking tips. Right now, I want you to go ahead and work on power words match. Oh, actually, no, X that. Right now, I want you guys to fill out the graphic organizer that I passed out. It looks like this. Very good. It says make inferences at the top. So clues in the story, what I know in an inference. You're going to make 2 inferences. So you're going to give me some clues in the story, and then you're going to write one thing that you know, and then you're going to infer. So I'll go ahead and do the first one with you. You want me to do the first one with you?
Yes.
Good. So clues in the story. Let's go to the last page that we were on, step 10. In step 10, the picture shows what? Dustin?
That they're having a
No, but what about the family in the back, Leia? Good. The picture shows the family clapping or people clapping, right? Shows, because we don't really know if they're family or not. The picture shows people. You can take that back, Rena. People clapping. Okay, what do I know? When people are clapping, does that mean they're mad or they're happy?
Happy.
Happy. So let's write that down. When people are clapping, they are happy.
I'm only on closing the text.
Okay, so clues in the story. The picture shows people clapping. What I know, when people are clapping, they are happy. And now I'm going to make an inference. Why do you think they're clapping in the story, Dustin?
Because they liked it.
Very good. So then I can make my inference by saying that people in the story enjoyed hearing the story. Or how do I say that? What can I inference here? That the people in the story liked what? The story. Good. The people listening to the story like the story. The people listening to the story like the story. Okay. Now the second one, I'm going to show you the clue in the text. You're going to write what you know about it, and you're going to make an inference about it.
Okay.
So let's see. Ooh, I like this one. The part where they say find a cozy spot.
Oh.
Page 133, step 3. It says, couches are cozy, so are chairs big enough for two. Just be careful not to get stuck. Look in the picture. When they are stuck, does it look comfortable? No. So clues in the text, the picture shows me what? How do they... Good. The picture shows me that the boy is sitting on top of the dog's head, right? So the boy is sitting on the dog's head. And they both look worried. The boy is sitting on the dog's head. On the dog's head, and they both look worried. Okay, so the clue in the text is the boy is sitting on the dog's head and they both look worried. So what do I know? I know that if you have a worried look on your face, or if you're sitting on someone, that you are what, Leia? Good, that you are uncomfortable. I would write that down where what I know, and then you're going to make an inference on how they both feel sitting on that couch. Very simple. Okay, when you're done with that, you are going to turn this page into Me My Own Liners, this graphic organizer page, And then you're going to work on this generative vocabulary. And that's page 97 on the bottom. And then you're going to also do the back. It says power match words. Okay? And then you're also going to turn that into me. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'm sorry for the long video. You might have to pause it throughout the middle to take little breaks. But thank you. See ya.